What is up, my KGU family and my crypto Plebz family? It's your boy Jumpman Crypto. So I figured I'd make a video today and go over some news and some special announcements that I have for the channel. So if you guys ain't already heard, your boy will be having his first live stream on June the 16th, 8 p.m. Central. This will be my first live stream. So guys, please take it easy on me. And I'll need all my OG members to tap in to help your boy out. Might need some assistance because your boy has a little bit of stage fright. If I can talk to a small amount of group of people, I always perform okay, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people there. So, regardless, I would still love to have you guys there. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. And this is something that definitely needs to happen because, look, one, I need to get my channel bigger. Two, I need to start repping for my family, both families. And then three, I need to start spreading awareness in these crypto streets, man. There's just so much stuff going on, from scams to, people that need help. And I definitely want to be that person to shed that light that needs to be shun on just this industry, man. I'm not saying, hey, I'm the one, the perfect YouTuber or anything like that. But, I think part of like growing in a community is just spreading knowledge and showing people the things that you know to help people grow. I've been in this industry for a long time, and I've just seen so many things down from corrupt YouTubers to just corrupt projects and just rug pulls and all kinds of stuff, guys. So I most definitely want to see you guys there and see the support and see what happens. So let's get right down into business, guys. All right, so first things first, and I don't want to get too much into it, but like I said, when we do have that live stream, I do want to, for the most part, some of the people to have all these applications and apps already ready to go. That way we're not wasting so much time and we can get straight into business. First things first, guys, I want to, double down on the apps that we use to make sure that, everybody understands, how useful, CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap are. I use these not just to, check out the cryptos that are hot, but it helps me keep track of my portfolio. I don't like logging into my FEMX and my crypto.com and to my Coinbase and checking all that stuff. All you have to do is manually input it. And you have this little section right here that's portfolio, and you can manually update all your prices and it can keep track of all your portfolio all in one place. So I highly recommend this. It has like so many other things where you can see what's trending in the market, things that are upcoming, recently added crypto, the gainers and losers, the fear and greed index. You can see the altcoin season index marker, fear and greed, the market cap, pretty much everything, guys. It has almost all the top tokens in there. And it's good just to kind of see what's popping off in the markets. You have all the different sectors from AI, RWA, gaming, DePIN, DeFi, AI agents, and all that stuff like that. And I use it. I've never, I push it to everybody that's in my server. And like I said, I try to give it to all the KGU family. It's a great resource tool to have. And then another one is going to be the Deck Screener app, guys. All you guys that are trading meme tokens and stuff like that, you have to have this. This is like a for sure must have. And we're going to get into some meme tokens. I'm going to sprinkle them out around in the videos. That way you guys are watching. I don't want to just, you know, uh, make it easy for people to kind of click and, get all the bits and pieces they want to hear. If you're really supporting the channel and you really truly want to learn, you'll watch the whole video through and you'll get the information that hopefully that you'll need to pick up some of these tokens that I'm talking about. Alrighty, so yeah, Deck Screener, is a place that I use. It's kind of like Coin Market Cap. It has like a little bit of the trading view features. You can see the token candlesticks and all that. I don't recommend doing any type of technical analysis on these tokens. You can see the liquidity, the market cap, and the market cap's almost at 2 million. Liquidity is about 165,000. So that just means that if people are trying to sell, this is the amount of money that's in the liquidity pool. So that means there's going to be a whole lot of bag holders. You typically want to make sure that you're checking this out, see who the top holders are. You don't most definitely don't want to be in a token that is held by the majority of the team, and you just want to try to look through. I mean, you're never going to find the most perfect meme. There's not one, but you want to see the more holders, the better. Typically, when you have something around 5,000, that's a good sign. So you can come in here, you can get the token address, This is a pump fund token, so just keep that in mind. Has a high rate of failure, and tells you a little bit about, like, the sentiment. A lot of people think that this is the bullish coin. So it's like just going to the casino, guys. It's like literally just playing Russian roulette, except with one bullet, you probably have maybe a four or five. Alrighty. So yeah, those are the two apps for right now. We'll go more into that, as soon as the day comes. I don't want to spill too much in here because then we're not going to have much to talk about when we have that, our first live stream. So again, guys, if you guys are going to be tapping in for that, I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys there. Okay. So real quick, I want to talk to you guys about the exchange too, real quick. I trade on FEMX. You can buy, sell crypto here, but you can also leverage trade. Leverage trading is basically, like options and stuff like that, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, other than that. You can use your leverage trading, your like 20x, 50x, 100x leverage. I don't condone in that type of leverage, guys. In the Discord that I'm in, and even in Keenan's Discord, I always recommend that, guys, you trade under 10x leverage, and always please to manage your leverage on your accounts. This is something that can always lead to failure, in portfolios, is just mismanagement, and always using stop losses. I had a few trades that I got into this week. I've had some pretty big ones, and I had a few small ones that didn't play out. I was in an Ondo trade that I called out. It didn't work out too good, but I did nail an ETH trade that ended up working out pretty good. So we keep the losses small and the gains big. So I'll leave some links to you, FEMX, below. And just remember, guys, you're going to need a VPN for FEMX. This is the exchange that I use to leverage trade. There's many other ones out there that don't require KYC. Like I said, you got to do what's easy for you. I've just been with these guys for a minute. I never had any problems. So just want to leave that out there. All right, let's get into some coins. Mr. Bitcoin, all-time high, pulled back about 8%. Now we're ranging, we're at what, 1055. We have some resistance up here to 106, 107. We have this trend line right here at 103.2. If we break it, I'm shorting. We'll probably short down here to this 100 to 96K zone. But I'm still thinking that we're still going to be chopping in this range. Nothing's changed. I think that, like I said before, this whole Bitcoin conference was just a sell the news event. So we just got to keep, seeing if we can hold this trend line right here. If we're just going to be ping ponging up in here, then that's going to be great. Then that just tells me that, hey, look, this price target up here at a 130 to 125 BTC is most definitely in the cards. So we just got to wait and see how that plays out. We got Aerodrome Finance, guys. I've been pushing this a lot. Had a really big pullback from this 80-cent mark. Got a double bottom over here at that 50-cent mark. I loaded up some on over the weekend. And if you guys are looking for the most perfect swing trade, if you're not, guys are not interested in holding in the long term, you can just get some right now. You can wait for a pullback. I guess, it's already pulled back a lot, but there's just people that want more, I guess. You can just kind of DCA down or whatever. You have the 49 cents, which I think it's its local low. And then you can just kind of take it back up to the 75-cent, maybe 80-cent zone, and de-risk off if you want. For me, I'm still gung-ho on this thing until that $2 zone, maybe 180, 175. Like I said, I'm bullish on Aerodrome, DeFi. It's the number one base DeFi project. So, I think that this thing has a lot more to go. Cardano, I picked up more Cardano, man. I sold off on this. I picked it back up. It got back down to this range where I like to see it at this lower 60 cent zone. So I scooped up. I'll probably hold it, see if we can get back up to 90 cents to $1. I may sell. Let's see what's up. I just like this opportunity to make some quick cash. So, I just noticed that this has a lot of support right here around the 66 to 69 cent zone. So every time that it gets to this area, I'm probably always going to pick it up. So we have that triple bottom right here. I would like for us to get back up to $1 one day, hopefully. I know Cardano's working on a lot of stuff. They have some partnerships with another token that we're going to talk about up next. But, like I said, it's just all coins suck right now. As long as we're kind of in this pit where there's no M2 money supply. It's just going to be the same thing, guys. And then look, we got Aptos. Aptos was the token that I was talking about right here. I think this thing is at a really good discount right now. If we could have scooped it up at this 375 zone, that would have been the best over here at this area. But look, Aptos hasn't really been doing anything. Bearish pennant it already played out. I think we're try to get this push back up to $5. But I'm looking more on the long term to see if we can get back up to at least $8 to $9. Aptos is partnered up with a lot of great other projects like Cardano, and they have the same founders as the Sui Foundation. Look, we can all say, hey, look, this thing has not performed anywhere near to where Sui has, but sometimes it's always good to look at the underdogs. So, most definitely Sui has a lot to prove. It's layer one. It's fast and cheap, just like Sui. So please keep that on your radar if you guys are looking for a new project to get into. I think this would be worth you guys taking a look at. Then we got Ondo. Guys, Ondo's my new redheaded stepchild in my portfolio. This thing has been pissing me off, but every time it gets down to the 79 cents, lower 80 zone, I have to pick it up. This is going to be a BlackRock and institutional favorite. So every time we get down to these lower areas, I got to pick it up. I'm still bullish on it. It just has a lot of weakness every time there's pullbacks in the market. So I think we just need to start keeping some stop losses on this thing. If it gets down to 80 cents, gets up to 80 cents and it starts rocketing up, I think it's best an idea to maybe hold a stop loss on 80 cents and set buy orders around 79. I'm sorry, keep stop losses on 90 cents and have buy orders set up around that 80 to 79 cent zone. Again, RWA, very bullish on it. Just unfortunately, every time the market turns around, this thing always pulls back about 20%. So, it is what it is. Say I bought some more over the weekend at this 18, 19 cent zone, guys. I'm looking for a nice clean 2 to 3x. I've said this multiple times. I think I'm just sounding like a broken record here. I'm still bullish on everything that I own, guys. I don't make too many videos because I just don't want to come in here sounding like a broken record, like, 90% of all crypto YouTube right now. I think that, it's really annoying when you have influencers that are just repetitively making videos. I may be guilty of some of the thumbnails, but I'm just trying to motivate people and have people bullish on the future. I think sometimes we get drowned it out with all the negativity and stuff like that. And it's good just to kind of like, put reassurance back in people. Most definitely don't want to mislead people. But, if you're looking long term and you're thinking about the long term aspects of gains that are to be made, most definitely don't want to be making thumbnails that showing the Home Alone faces and people crying and stuff like that. So, guys, I'm bullish. Trump holds this token, or the World Liberty Foundation holds it. Like I said, I'm looking for the upper areas in the 70, 80 cent zone. But we just got to wait and see what happens. This is a Cosmo ecosystem chain coin. I know they're trying to break away from that and do their own thing. If I had a choice between Celestia and Say, I would most definitely would go with Say. So it has a lot more going for it. Then we have Pith. Guys, this probably is the one that has been like with Ondo. It's not been performing well, but I'm still bullish on it. If Chainlink does well, I think we can all agree Chainlink's going to be the big performer this cycle. But if we can get back up to this 24 cent, then you guys will have a clean 2x, and you can guys do what you will with it. You guys should most definitely be buying these dips. And if you're looking for a new token, this would be another great one to add to your portfolio, guys, which is Pith. It's on Coinbase. It's a lot. It's on Phantom and even Femex as well. So you can scoop that up. It's an Oracle token. Has a lot more partnerships than no, I'm sorry, it does not have more partnerships, but it's pretty close. But I think at the end of the day, Wall Street has chosen Chainlink over Pith, but Pith's a new kid on the block. And sometimes it's good to always have the second runner up to the number one, because just in case, it's always good to have a competition, a competitor token to the number one, because look, in all markets, crypto or stocks, this market's about being competitive, and sometimes that number two, even that number three token can make a comeback and outperform. So I most definitely would keep this on the radar and see what happens. And then we got to cover my favorite token in the world because your boy loves parcels oh so much. We're back at this 94, 95. I think we came down a little bit below to this sub 8.5 cents, and people were freaking out. But you can be one of two people. You can be the prepared or the unprepared. And you know what? Look, I know there's some people saying that it was gonna go back down to this 8 cents, and I was like, nah, 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 nah. It came back. Hey, it came back, and I bought some. So did you buy some, or are you still waiting for 7 cents? There's gonna be these people out here that it goes to 7, and then it goes, oh, it's gonna go to 6, it's gonna go to 5. These are the people that are not serious in the market. Like I said, I'm bullish on RWA. If Ondo's pulling back 20%, of course, Parcel is going to pull back the exact same way. So lower market cap, a lot more risk, but no risk, no reward. All right, so let's get into these meme tokens, guys. Look, you know me, I tried to take the most honest, safe approach with meme tokens as possible because, look, these suckers can make you the most money, but they can also lose you the most money. So I was listening to a content creator called Brian Junn. Shout out to Brian Junn. If I could even be 10% of what this guy is, man, that would be so awesome. But you know what? He's one of the many few influencers that I watch that, has a pretty good message at the end of the day. Look, he's called some things wrong. I've called some things wrong, but he always ends things off with a positive message. He's a Christian, and I just love what he's doing in the space. Great, great, great crypto role model to follow. But yeah, Ski Mask Dog, guys, and this other token that I'm going to get into have not been listed on Coinbase. Coinbase has kind of had the pause mark on meme tokens from all this crap that's been going on, but I still think that these two tokens that I'm going to be talking about have a high probability of being listed on Coinbase. So it might be a good idea to start, maybe buying a little bit. Look at this. I mean, if we were to even get back to its all-time high, this is a nice 4.5x. So if Ski Mask Dog were to get this Coinbase listing, I think this could be the next Toshi. It could do a maybe an 8 to 10x. Got the market cap at 66 million. So guys, I'm not saying to buy it. I'm just saying, hey, that would be probably wise to buy a little bag of it as a lotto play and see what happens. The next token is going to be Mr. Miggles. Now look, I made a 3x on this thing and I got out. The current market cap is 31 million. This thing is not dead. Look, and then again, another token that could be great or it could not. Another potential 5x token. I'm not saying to buy it, but it's still alive and it's still looking pretty good at a decent price. I would probably drop, maybe a couple $100, not financial advice, but another great lottery pick. I've been hearing some stuff that, Coinbase may list this one. But then again, they've been saying that for the last 6 months. So, again, another lottery play, but obviously on the radar of Coinbase. So you guys take that with a grain of salt. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to kill the video off. It's been a while. I just needed to make a video for my people and let you guys know that I'm still around and that I'm still here in these crypto streets. I may not be making videos, but I am active in these discords answering questions, setting up portfolios for you guys, and just trying to be the light in darkness. So if you guys can please support the channel and help me get this 1K subscriber count up. I've been having some drama with some people. They've been going around disliking my videos, but we got that all taken care of, guys. I'm a big firm believer in light over darkness. We just avoid all the drama. We kind of just do our thing and let the people be haters that want to be haters. And we're just focusing on the future, building wealth, and not focusing on people that just want to bring that negative energy, guys. So anyways, I'm going to kill the video off. Blessings to my KGU family. Blessings to my Plebz family. Shout out to all the crown traders, and shout out to you, Keen and Grace. I hope you guys thrive and you guys are killing it. I'll talk to you guys later.